This is Larry Bonaroto from LarryOnLearning.com, and this is your Morning Minute. From poverty to excellence, an American success story. Clarence was born in the small village of Pinpoint. It was 1948 in the segregated South. Pinpoint was a small community outside of Savannah, Georgia, settled by freed slaves after the Civil War. His first language was Gullah, not English. Clarence, his siblings, and their mother lived in a tiny house. His parents divorced in 1950 when his father abandoned them. They lived on the $10 a week his mother earned as a maid. After a fire destroyed the house, Clarence was sent to live with his mother's father, Myers Anderson. Myers Anderson was a successful black business owner in Savannah. Clarence called him Daddy because he was the only father he ever knew. His grandfather instilled in him the discipline, honesty, and hard work that would guide him throughout the rest of his life. He attended all-black Catholic schools. After 2 years at St. Pius X High School, he transferred to St. John Vianney Seminary, where he was wanting to become a Catholic priest. Clarence was one of only 2 black students. In spite of racial insults and slurs, he graduated in 1967. Continuing his goal to become a priest, he was accepted at Conception Seminary in Missouri. However, after only a year, he abandoned his pursuit of the priesthood, transferring to Holy Cross College in Massachusetts, graduating in 1971, and he earned his law degree in 1974 at Yale University. After being rejected by a prestigious law firm in Atlanta, Clarence worked in the Attorney General's office in Missouri. During this time, he was influenced by economist Milton Friedman and black leaders such as Thomas Sowell and Walter Williams. His views on busing and affirmative action put him at odds with many prominent black leaders. In 1979, he joined the office of Missouri Senator John Danforth as his legislative assistant. In 1981, President Reagan appointed him as the Assistant Secretary for Civil Rights in the Education Department. While there, his activities put him at odds again with many black civil rights leaders. In 1982, Reagan nominated him to be chairman of the U.S. Civil Rights Commission. After his confirmation, he reorganized the commission, working through the backlog of cases while actively pursuing actions against racial discrimination. He served with distinction for 2 terms. Clarence was appointed to the U.S. District Court of Appeals in 1991. When Justice Thurgood Marshall retired at the end of that year, Clarence was nominated to replace him on the U.S. Supreme Court. After a very long and contentious hearing in the Judiciary Committee, his nomination was referred to the full Senate. Clarence was approved in a 52-48 vote. He still serves there with distinction. He is Justice Clarence Thomas. Justice Clarence Thomas, despite his disadvantaged childhood, while suffering through racial discrimination, problems with his accent, has achieved great personal and professional success. Clarence Thomas is a true American success story. And that is your Morning Minute.